did not see this first one in the chat yet, so I'm hoping that Ron will come on, but this is Ron Just Digging Life. Ron sent me this picture here, and I tell you what, this is a pretty sweet display. It looks like it's got a picture of the property or the house that he's digging at, and what finds he found there. I can't really see what those coins are, but a whole bunch of different relics. It looks like a pretty dang big square nail right there. Horse Reins Guide. That is a really, really cool display. I like that a lot. If you guys can identify anything else on that, I don't know if that is maybe a tap on the left side for maple sugar or for syrups. I don't know what that is. And I think the top right flip right there, that looks like a button up there. That's pretty sweet. That's an awesome display.
Tony, this is a late shout out for you, bud. 5280 Adventures. I'm telling you, it's been a while. I should have done this a lot longer ago, but you know how life is. Yes, I have found a few other things since I sent that picture in, but this board is getting rather busy. But I did want to give you a shout out and thank you for the kind words on the display. I'm actually probably going to split this guy in half so they look a little cleaner. But just to give you a little quick rundown, this is the property that I own. That schoolhouse no longer exists. It was ripped down, unfortunately, in the 50s, way before I got here. And that's the only known picture of it. Unfortunately, I wish I could find more. The relics. The ones that I've been trying to get in here, the shoe buckles actually came off of the house's property, if you will. That was separated from the schoolhouse property, right? That was actually state-owned, at least given to the state, and repurchased, actually, by a former owner of this house, of our property. So that's how we actually got that. You know the square nails. You even know the tap. The one in the middle, I believe that is a Model T or a tractor part of this ignition system. You definitely got the Reins Guide. That's just a shotgun shell, but I thought it was kind of cool. This little guy, not quite sure, but I do believe it might have been a stop or something for a buggy. Not quite sure why it's got a nice little tip on it. But the coins, I'll let you see them real quick. It's an Indian head, 1899 schoolyard. Another schoolyard find, just a little piece of fancy there on the right. Another Injun, no date on that one. 1812 or thereabouts. Button. It does say Imperial Standard on the back of it. Not a lot of gild. And I don't think I can get a big picture in there. It's not too bad. Another button. And this one, if any of you guys can give me information on it, I would love it. But it's not going to come out being it's in that clear plastic. It looks like a coin, but it's not. And yet again, another Injun. I got a tribe of 5 off of the schoolhouse lot. One of them was an 1859 first year. That one is actually in the house, and that one's in the collection. So, Tony, thank you for your kind words, buddy. They mean a lot. I do this quite a bit with my finds. That is a find from a gentleman. We can just call him Mr. George. Mr. George in 1877 was hit by a train. Him and his buggy. Him and his horse survived. His buggy did not. I did get permission to go metal detect Mr. George's property. And as you can see, there is a G on his buckle. And I did find a horse rein. And I always wonder if that Reins guide came off of the buggy that got struck by the train. And fun stuff, guys. All this history someday will be lost. We're kind of like the keepers of it here, and we throw it in the drawer and just leave it lay somewhere where no one's going to see it, only us. It's kind of a shame. At least display it, show it to people. If you can get someplace public to display this safely, go for it. If you can't, find your own public place to display it. So, and this is my training room. So, just letting you know, I did take those down from the wall. If I can't display them anyplace else, I'll display them here. And I know people have always commented on them. So, Tony, 52 Adventures. Thank you, buddy. Wish I could turn my phone back on to show your video, but maybe I'll just throw a picture up over here. All right, guy, I really do appreciate all the kind words. And, guys, keep saving history. That's what we're doing this for. All right, see ya.